Hey team, welcome, happy Monday. I hope you're all doing good and had a fantastic weekend. Let's go through today's fun. So, hopefully you've got sugar work obviously up. The strength piece for Monday is fairly self-explanatory. So, if you have kit, you're going to perform shoulder press. So some of you are fortunate enough to have a barbell and plates. If you don't, stress not, there's an alternative. Okay, so if you have a barbell and plates, you have 3 sets of 12 shoulder press or strict press. It's the same. Okay, the idea is that you're not putting on a lot of weight. For 12 reps, it's going to be fairly light, but work with what you have, of course. So with your shoulder press or strict press, making sure you have a full grip on the bar, so it's not in your fingertips like the front squat. Full grip on, elbows just in front of the midline, so that's as high as they're going to get. Bracing through the core, double chin, press and head through at the top. Back down, touch, and go. Back down, touch, and go. For 12 reps. You're going to need a fairly large rest in between. You do not have a barbell and plates, we're going to go for a handstand or a strict handstand push-up instead. Okay, so same kind of principle, lowering your head down to the floor or a mat of some kind. Do not rest on the floor. Okay, so just lightly tap the floor and press out, bringing your head through at the top. So it's literally the same movement as I just did with the barbell, but you're upside down. Okay, if a strict handstand push-up is too much for you, you can go for a kipping. If a kipping handstand push-up is too much for you, excuse me, you could do a wall climb and just hold like a wall climb plank almost, just a static handstand hold. Excuse me, handstand hold is a better term than a plank. So walking the hands up and just holding for, depending on how good you are at them, probably max 20 seconds and then come down, okay? If you wanted to throw in some shoulder taps, by all means, give it a go, okay? Moving on from that, part B for our strength piece. For those of you with a box, 4 sets of 5 box jumps as high as possible. So if you have a box and some plates, box, and then you can stack the plates on top. If you do not have a box, you'll go for 5 broad jumps instead. So with a broad jump, you're trying to propel yourself as far forward as you can using your hips. So your feet will start, I apologize, I'm not in appropriate attire today. Been doing some other stuff today. So you'll start in almost like a quad squat stance. Okay, so I've pushed my hips back slightly, it's a slight bend in the knee, and my feet are about shoulder width apart, no wider. Okay, that's too wide. So about shoulder width apart. From there, just like a kettlebell swing, I'm going to fold, push my hips back, and then propel myself as far forward as I can. And the more aggressive you are with the hips, the further you will be able to jump forward. Trying to nail the landing as well in that same quarter squat position. So you're not just fumbling out of it or landing and falling backwards or forwards. You need to try and stick the landing, okay? Then we move on to the WOD. So 21, 15, 9 reps for time of wall climbs, then a 200-meter run, and then double unders. Okay, wall climbs we should all be able to do. There should be a wall that you feel comfortable climbing up. Maybe a garage wall so you're not scuffing the paint in your living room. Okay, take your time with those. If you can't get all the way up the wall, scale it. Okay, maybe go halfway. For some of you, even just bringing your feet above your head and holding for a moment before stepping down will be enough. Okay, so don't do anything too crazy. Just find a nice scale for you. Okay, if you run, you only do 1 of those, as in 1 200-meter run, not 21 200-meter runs. Okay, just 1. And then your double unders. Okay, so if you're fortunate to have a rope, fantastic. You can go for 21, or you can go for single skips. So triple the amount for your single skips. If you don't have a rope, the option or the scale is a penguin tap. So it's a 2-footed jump, and you tap the side of your legs twice for every jump. So it looks like this. Okay, and that's just going to keep you on your toes, and it's a good substitute. It gets you moving your wrists fast, like you should do, for a double under. All right, enjoy, guys. I'll attach this video to the program, and let me know how you go. Good luck.